Great to see you, Tracy. How you holding up?
I'm hanging in here, still in one piece, still in the same place.
You look fantastic. And part of what a lot of us have had to figure out is not only how to look fantastic on Zoom calls, but how to actually do the Zoom calls.
Now I know how to set up lights. I do hair, makeup, lights, production, tech, all of it. It's all.
You and me both. You and me both. Congratulations on the Emmy nomination for Blackish. There must be a little extra, jump in your step.
I didn't even know the nominations were coming. So I turned on my phone, and because of what we're in and my nervous system being shot like everybody else's, I thought something really bad had happened.
Sure.
But it was a congratulations blowing up on my phone. So it's really a treat. It's like a really nice bright spot in the middle of this crazy. People are like, what do you feel about not being able to do a red carpet and everything? I was like, I just want people to vote.
Yeah.
That's
there you go.
Not necessarily for the Emmys. Yes, I would love to win, blah, blah, blah. Really nice. I would like everybody to vote in the general election, and not just for number one in terms of the president, but up and down the ballot.
Yes. If anything, I think everyone in the Academy, everyone's Emmy voting rights should use the Emmy voting as their dry run for the general.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You could use it as a dry run, figure out how to fill out your census. That's another one.
That's another huge one.
That's another huge one. 10 minutes of your life affects the next 10 years, Seth. What are you talking about?
Exactly. There's very few 10-minute windows that will affect the next decade of representation as a electorate.
Yeah, that's correct.
You are coming into your 7th season of Blackish, and I know you, like a lot of productions, are trying to figure out how to do the show in, again, not to belabor the point, but, it is the time we're living in. How's it going so far?
All we've done is a table read. I was a little nervous about it, actually, because I was like, how's this going to go? Because, our table reads are crazy. We talk over each other. There's so much joking and laughing. So I'm hoping it'll feel safe. I'm a little, haven't been around people in a very long time, Seth.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I think the other feeling a lot of us have had is how prepared were we when this started? How prepared are we now? Are you someone who can stock a house well in trying times?
Yes, I'm generally a stock person. Like, I like a backlog of things. I am a household that always has extra batteries, per se. So when the pandemic started, I was like, I'm good. You know what I mean? I knew everyone was freaking out about toilet paper, but I was like, I'm fine. But I went on Amazon like one does, and I ordered what I thought was a nice roll of toilet paper. And at first it said, it's not going to come for a month. I'm like, no problem. I'm set for a month. And then they were delays. They were like, your toilet paper is coming. It hasn't come yet. Blah, 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 but it's coming. Finally, it arrived. Seth, I discovered I'm not great at ordering on Amazon, things both to scale and the amount of things you will be getting. This is what a regular toilet paper roll looks like, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I ordered a 1, 2, 3, but this is what I waited 2.5 months for. These, look at this. Look at the size of this.
They're the shorties.
What is this going to do? This would last me.
I think that's for a doll's house. Those are dollhouse.
But I will tell you, it says the feeling of falling in love with you, and it's 3-ply sheet bath tissue.
Well, there you go. I mean, once you're at 3-ply, it can be a lot smaller.
No, it cannot.
Do you find holding it that you're falling in love with yourself even a little bit?
No, I feel like this
probably
is
because
like,
it's wrapped.
What is this like? What this is like three uses?
Look, I'm telling you, you're gonna be blown away. And again, I have a small investment in that company, but I promise you that when you feel 3-ply, the love affair you are gonna have with Tracy Ellis Ross.
This is look at this.
Yeah, well, the other one, the one you have, that's like a giant. That's like a 1-ply. They has to be that big.
I'm taking it apart, Seth. I bet you this is at least 2-ply. Look at this. This is 2-ply. 2-ply.
Yeah. All right. Hey, obviously we're showing here that we're both very good at business, but you actually have your own beauty line company. We talked about it last time you were on, Pattern Beauty, correct? How's that going? Are you managing to get anything done?
Honestly, yeah, it's gotten a lot more focused attention for me because usually I'm doing so many other things and I'm on set. We launched our styling products, which was incredibly successful. And we were able to stay open during this whole thing because it's essential goods, shampoo and conditioner. And we discovered that people are still willing to shop online. People still need to condition their hair. And I feel like hair products are one of the places that you continue to be able to feel like yourself and like honor yourself. You can do a deep condition, Seth. Do you know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
try a new hairstyle and feel like you've done something extraordinary while just staying inside your home safely.
Well, look, as my hair gets longer, a deep condition sounds like something I never even would have thought of.
And you know what, Seth? You also might want to, when you get to the ponytail phase, you might want to do baby hairs. I'm sure you've spoken to someone or seen someone with a baby hair scenario, like extravagantly placed ramen. So you could have ramen noodles across your forehead.
Oh, so baby hair is that sort of like flat to the brow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The designs of, you can make designs out of all the little bits that, you know, the shorter hairs on the front.
Yeah. The more you talk about it, the more this sounds like me. Hey, so congrats on the film The High Note. Obviously, this was, you know, in another time, this was going to come out in theaters. Now it's on demand. You play an iconic singer. What drew you to this? Tracy, what would ever would have made you want to play?
It's a world I wanted to explore that, like, that I knew nothing about, that I've had no idea to do. No, I was drawn to the role. I loved the story and this character, Grace Davis, although I understand that like an iconic superstar singer makes people think of my mom, but she's nothing like my mom. And I got to sing, Seth. I got to sing.
Well, that's the crazy thing. So even though, you know, your mom was Diana Ross, you had never recorded songs before.
Well, my mom is still Diana Ross.
Right. All right, I spoke to her earlier and she said like she goes, Tracy is my acquaintance.
I just met my mom during this pandemic. It's been amazing. She's so sweet. No, yeah, I didn't like dabbled in the singing, but I'd never gone into the recording studio, and I got to record 4 or 5 songs. And one of them, my first single, Love Myself. Did you hear what I said? I'm going to say it again. My first single.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy. I'm a charted artist. I made it onto the adult contemporary charts, and I made it all the way to number 14.
Number 14, and look, I have been given the power to make you an offer. We would love to license Love Myself for this 3-ply toilet paper that we're using.
Oh.
That makes you fall in love with yourself.
I forget when I was younger, it was easy. Toilet paper was this side, now it's small. Oh.
That's wonderful. All right, we'll just steal it. We'll just rip it from that and use it in the next ad we cut. Hey, it is always such a pleasure to see you. Congratulations on everything, Tracy, and look forward to the next time already.
Thank you. It's so good to see you, Seth.